Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
yes!
We're back. We're back
Started.
online.
We're back online 2 days
All right.
later.
2 days later. Was it
Yeah.
really 2 days since our last Walking Dead chat? I kind of forget. It feels only like maybe one day, but no.
No, 2 days because I watched the Hunger Game. No,
Uh,
Mockingjay.
or Mockingjay, right. Okay. So
Yes,
yes, I guess it has been a day. Well, hello people. We are back. It is
hello.
Joyce and myself ready to chat. One thing
And
we
and
have
the amazing banner that you made, Mark
Yes,
made
I made these beautiful
here.
banners. So, of course, on the second last, on the second last episode of the
So
season, we're finally looking
yes.
a little bit more professional. Hopefully, we'll begin acting a little bit more professional. I apologize again for
Oh
ducking
ho
out.
ho ho.
There was no, don't worry. The fault is on me. There was a bit of a family emergency, so I had to kind of cut episode 6 review a little short. But I think the bottom
Right.
line is that I'm not a fan of that episode. So
Yeah, whatever.
crappy review. That's how
Yeah,
I
it's not whatever.
view it.
We covered pretty much everything
Yeah,
in 18 minutes,
yeah.
so
There you go.
whatever.
So now on to episode 7, the most recent
Yeah.
episode.
The episode 7 is called Crossed,
Yes.
which, do you understand what that means?
No, actually, I wanted to ask you that. What's the meaning of
What?
that?
A pressure on me.
Yeah, the pressure's on. The pressure's on.
Oh, I think it probably has something to do with the ending.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, yeah, like kind of double cross. I mean, we
Yeah.
start off the episode, of course, with Sasha. She's missing her Bob. She's missing her man. So
Do you think that she acts exactly like Tyrese?
like Tyrese? No, no,
Yeah,
no.
well, no, when he first lost Carly.
I would say a little bit. When anybody loses anyone, you can't focus on anything. You're angry, you're sad,
Right.
and you're just angry at this world. So
Right.
when anybody loses anybody the first day or two, they're gonna go through this crazy shock, and of course, everyone's friends are gonna be like, "Hey man, hey, I lost somebody too," and it's like, "Shut the f up."
Yeah.
No, you ain't lose what I lost. I'm like, yeah, like Tyrese.
You don't know. You weren't there.
You weren't there. And Tyrese, of course, he has a lot of great points. Like he says to Sasha, at least you got to say goodbye. I mean, in this world, how people always die, it's impossible for something like that to happen. For you to actually have your well wishes and then see them either slowly die or slowly change. And yeah, but Sasha, what can you do? The girl misses her man. They fell in love.
She's tough enough to not act as crazy as Tyrese.
Yeah. If anything, Tyrese after he lost his what's her name again? I forget his partner's
Carly.
name. Yeah, he was on like a blood rage. He had nothing but anger and he took out all
and
that
also
rage.
he only met her for he only knows her for I don't know how long, but it seems like they dated for a really short period of time.
I'd say a couple of weeks. I mean, in that time, that's enough for you to care about somebody, especially when you're with that person all the time. So yeah, but
Right.
so that's Sasha. Now we have our good man. We got our good guy Daryl coming back, and so they're what I thought perhaps what they were doing was taking all the equipment and they were gonna maybe strap it to make like a super vehicle or something like that because he took apart the organ. But it just looks like they're just setting up a good base, a good fort for the church, just reinforcing it there.
Yeah. So which I think they're trying to camp out there. I think at least at this moment.
Exactly.
And they did pretty good job. But the thing is just the part that they're smashing up the chairs in the church, and what's his name, Gabriel? I think he's really upset that they're doing that to the church, and also he was trying to scrape off the blood from the floor.
Right.
And he looked a little tense.
That was a little too just. No pun when I say this, kind of nail biting watching him just intensely scraping it off he just can't get the floors clean, the stains and the marks of everything that's transpired. Simply he probably just feels immensely guilty for everything that's happened.
He
So
keeps saying like, "Oh, they didn't have to die, didn't have to die," but Carl was like, "Oh, if they don't die, we're gonna die. They're trying to kill us." And Gabriel still haven't got. He still doesn't understand that yet, I think. So, but like he's trying to ask Gabriel to learn how to use the weapon, and he chose like a big knife.
the machete, the
Yeah.
machete,
A machete? That's called a machete?
machete.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what
And,
machete is.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
I
There you
always
go.
thought machete is kind of like a car.
Oh no no. Maybe there was a car back in the 70s called the machete.
Oh.
So, but sadly enough,
Yeah.
no. It's a classic elongated sword, and perhaps because that's maybe the easiest weapon to use. But
Yeah.
Gabriel is a man of faith. He's a man of the church. He believes in the
Right.
commandments, no matter what crazy reality or world that you're in. He's
Yeah.
definitely the type of guy that will abide by those rules. And
Right.
yeah, and of course, later on in the episode, he just tries to make a hairless escape just because
I don't even know what it was happening.
I
What
yeah
is he trying to do?
I
Like
think
he was escaping. Like I don't understand why he would escape. Because he has people that are good people. I don't care. I don't know if he thinks that they're good people, but at least he has someone. But if he left the church, he doesn't even have a shelter anymore. What is he trying to do? And also that makes me think what he was trying to do the first time when I saw him. Why would he try to run away from church?
he really just wanted to get out of that circle of people. Like, we know that Rick and his group are good people, and I'm sure Gabriel thinks that they're good people too, but
Yeah.
they're just so violent, and he's a man that does not want to be exposed to that at all.
Yeah.
He just maybe wants to find like another safe house that he could do exactly
But
what he did
no.
before. Maybe.
Like, remember the first time when we saw him? He was in the open. We don't know what he was doing. And he
Yes.
was just outside and doing things.
Could it
So,
Do you think, actually, is it another early choice prediction? Do you think that he's actually trying to escape from the group, or does he have an ulterior motive? Is there something else that he is trying to get
I feel
to?
like he's trying to go somewhere
Like
to
there's an
meet
actual
someone.
destination, eh?
Yeah, yeah, that's like the first time we saw him. He never said where he was going. He
Right,
was just saying, "Oh, I'm going to get food," but we don't know.
right.
Yeah. And this time, actually, there's a little spoiler I watched.
Oh,
Yeah, it's about him, but I still don't really understand what he was trying to do.
really?
But he was out in the open, but I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so I think there's something, he has a story behind him
yeah. No,
somehow.
and there's something definitely there, but we'll have to see as the season unfolds.
Yeah,
Maybe we might find out in the
we'll
next
see next
episode.
episode.
Yeah. So now that we know that Rick is going off,
Yeah,
and he's planning on how to get inside the hospital and rescue Beth and
right.
Carol,
He's
uh,
all about killing now.
he is all about killing. He just doesn't care. And this
Yeah.
actually brings up another thing about why did they bring Tyrese to that group? Because clearly Tyrese, he's become kind of the as he comes up when we talk.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
clearly
oh.
my gosh, the spiritual leader, the person that wants Rick to be a little bit more calm and rational about things. He's like,
Right.
"Are you sure we gotta kill everyone, Rick?" Rick's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we gotta do whatever it takes to get our people out of there." So, but yeah,
Right.
Rick has completely gone off the deep end. I don't know if there's any way to kind of pull him back, let him kind of bring in the reins. And
Yeah, but he still listens. A good thing about him is he still listens.
to a degree, I
Yeah,
don't think he'll ever jeopardize the group. He'll listen it as long as there's some level of reasoning
right.
to whatever arguments presented to him. But I think
Yeah,
he,
if there's a better option, if there's a way that it's even if it's the same level as like what kind of what option that he has, I think he sort of listens.
mhm.
Because like they were just giving him an option that, oh, you don't have to kill people, but you can still have the same result. And he thinks as long as there's the same result, doesn't matter what we do.
Exactly.
And since he's outnumbered, he doesn't
What can
listen.
you do? And well, I don't know why, because back at the safe house at the church, you got Carl, Judith, Michonne, and is it just those three? Am I forgetting somebody? I
What?
feel like I'm missing somebody.
Oh, uh, oh, right.
Is it just those three out there?
So Daryl, Rick, Tyrese, Sasha,
Yeah,
Noah,
that's
they all
right.
left.
That's right. Okay. I don't know why they didn't bring Michonne instead of Tyrese. Like Tyrese,
Mm.
he's a babysitter. That's his job.
You're right.
He does a great job babysitting.
Oh
So he
no,
should have
but
just
he's also a tank.
well, yeah. All the more reason that he would be good at taking care
No,
of Judith
Michonne
and
is a
Carl.
tank.
No, Michonne is stealthy. This is why she should have gone out
Oh
because
wait, no.
she's
What I
stealthy,
yeah,
she's quick, and
you're
she
right.
of course she'll kill
Well, she
too. But
works as a tank.
she what?
She works as a tank.
Yes, yeah. So I don't know. I think that was a bad move on the Rick camp to not bring their ace in the hole, as they say, and instead bring
Well,
Tyrese. Because
I
he's
still like. I don't know. Like, should they? So they, Daryl, Rick, Tyrese, Sasha, Noah, like any of them, which one they would left to exchange Michonne? Like if you think about it, Sasha, she's really crazy right now, so she
yeah.
wants to kill someone.
No, I don't think.
Tyrese, I mean Rick and Daryl, obviously they have to go. Noah has to go, so it's up to Tyrese and Sasha. And Sasha, I feel like she shouldn't stay in the church because she doesn't have time. She doesn't even want to take care of babies at the moment, I'm pretty
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
But Tyrese, maybe they kept him so that he can comfort Sasha,
Yeah.
I think.
Maybes. Don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I feel
think.
like that's probably the only reason. Because anytime when they go somewhere, Tyrese stays with the baby,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
now he goes with Sasha, I think.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, what can you do? It's
Yeah.
a decision that I think that they'll probably pay for later on, but
Yeah.
maybe Sasha is just kind of the weak link. Now, going over to our other group, now that we know that Rick's off to go get their girls, our
Yeah.
other group, back to Eugene and Abraham and the rest of the gang there. So with Eugene being a liar and being knocked out, he's just laying flat out, getting
Yeah.
all
And
sunburned.
Maggie is
and
so
stuff.
nice. She got him a shelter.
She made a nice little shelter for him. You know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
group is so resourceful.
Yeah.
And what do you think about Abraham there? I mean, he's just motionless. He's
Well, the thing is,
contemplating everything, realizing that his conquest was for nothing.
when I was watching it, when we were watching it, Andrew was saying how why did they leave Maggie with a crazy man like this? Like he said, oh, I won't leave like my girlfriend with a crazy guy like that. I'm like, but when I think about it, I feel like he was just really angry of the fact that, you know, he did everything and then he has he did have a reason to go somewhere and now the reason is gone.
Yeah.
And that's why he's mad, but he's not crazy. He's not a psychopath.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's still sane enough. He's still a good man. I don't think that he was going crazy. I think he was just really upset.
Yeah.
He's
His purpose is
devastated.
gone. Yeah. That's essentially it. His purpose being gone. And sorry to kind of cut you off, but I think Maggie, like Glenn, doesn't have to worry about Maggie at all. She's
no, she's too tough.
She's way too tough. The way how she, you know, kind of pulled the gun on him there, just like you either sit down or I'll put you down, sort of thing. A little kind of
dramatic.
Aggressive. Yeah, a little too dramatic for that. But you know, Maggie's fine on her own. And by the way, just on a quick side note, did you get the name of the group? You know, their initials are on the water bottles, and so they ended up calling their group. I forget the girl's name. I forget in the.
No, you mean you wrote Rosina?
Not Rosetta. The other
Tara?
girl there, Tara. Well, I'm terrible at remembering names, but Tara, she had written everyone's initial on each water bottle, whoever owns their own water bottle, and
Oh,
the name of the group is
I
called.
totally missed it. I
Yeah.
remember now.
Yeah. You don't remember the
Yes.
name of it?
No, no, you mean the name on the bottle, water bottle?
Yes. Oh well,
No.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But that's essentially the name of the group is just kind of a mix of everyone's first letter.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, that I remember. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's
yeah.
kind of cute. Kind of
Oh,
cute.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Um,
Oh, she's always really considering. Yeah, I think she's the nicest person right now in the group. So, yeah.
yeah, good old Tara, and great for Tara because she ended up finding a yo-yo, which is something I think
Yes.
that
She was
she
like,
just
"Oh,
kind of.
look, guess what I found."
Guess what I found, guys?
I'm like, it
Yo-yo.
must be
So,
something really, really big, maybe some secret thing, and then it's a yo-yo. I'm
yes.
like, okay.
Well, hey, whatever. Hey, whatever passes the time. I mean, I guess it's safe to assume that they're going to be heading back to the church.
Yeah,
Eugene, at the end of it, I think he's kind of back, and
yeah,
Abraham, I think he's going to suck it up as well. So they're
right.
they're packing up.
Yeah, about those three walkers that's under the telephone pole.
Yeah,
Um, I, what do you think they were doing? Why were all three of them underneath the pole?
I think probably the pole just
Fall all
collapsed.
three of them at the same time?
Well, probably
They were
one
just
thing.
like right underneath the pole, watching
Yeah,
the pole falling down on them. Three
yeah.
people lining up
Well,
and get and have the pole right.
that's another great thing that you actually point out because I'm sure there was a big herd of zombies coming for them, and they climbed up the pole to maybe survive, and then they just kind of died up there, and then the pole eventually collapsed. That's
Or
my.
maybe they were climbing up and then the pole just fall on them.
No, 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 no. I think it would
No?
make more sense if it was just people like that stayed with the pole to avoid the walkers. They were hanging on so long that they may be dehydrated. Just on a side note, have you ever seen the movie Tremors at all?
No, no.
Okay, all right. Sorry to everyone listening. I apologize. This is a complete deviation. There's a scene in the movie Tremors. It's these giant worms that live underground, and
Okay.
they come up and they eat people whenever you're walking. They listen to the vibrations. So there's a guy that climbs up this power cable or telephone pole,
Yeah.
and he stays up there for several days, and everyone's like, "Wow, why did he stay up there? Like he didn't. He died from dehydration." And it's
Hmm.
because he didn't want to get eaten by the tremor monster. But in any event, okay.
Oh.
So maybe that happened. We don't know. Sorry, I apologize.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen the movie Tremors, I strongly recommend you pick that up this weekend. Now, going back to the hospital where
Yes.
Beth
Oh,
and
oh,
Carol
yes.
are up. Um,
I have a scene there one of my favorite scene that made. Okay, I'll talk about it
Okay,
when I.
well, now we know. Now, I'm surprised that they didn't lock up Beth or anything like that. They just put her right back to work, even though she tried to escape. And
Oh,
there
well, they
was.
need someone to
Yeah,
clean up their stuff.
I guess so. They're like, you
Yeah,
know what? This is punishment enough. Get back to work.
yeah. I mean, the whole place is a prison for her, so she
Exactly.
can't
Yeah.
go anywhere anyways.
True.
Yeah. And
So.
yeah, the parts that she's trying to save Carol and she convinced Dawn to give her the key. Well, like she was saying like telling Dawn like and the other guy was like, "Oh, she's using too much resources. We have to cut down the machine, cut her off." And then she was trying to say, "No, you can't do that." And then the male policeman he left, and then Dawn was like, I think Dawn is kind of like a coward in a sense,
Mhm.
because like she can't control these people. Like there's no way she can. So she gave Beth the key and saying, I'm gonna give you the key and you're gonna save Carol. And she said, "Oh, why would you do that?" And Dawn was like, I thought you were weak, but you're not. But like I don't know exactly what she said, but when she said it, I got tingles. I'm like, oh my god, she said it! I'm so happy. I was so happy for Beth when she said it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Beth, she's a strong, independent woman. Now,
She's an independent woman.
kind of. So yeah. So she's going off
She's
to
like a
attempt.
spy. I love when she does things. Like when Beth does things, she just does it so quick and then she's like so stealthy.
Yeah.
I feel like she had some kind of FBI training or something. She can be like a spy.
I don't know about that. She just kind of got lucky. But
No.
I gotta ask, when she was asking the Santa Claus guard there by bribing him with some strawberries, did you
Right.
think it was gonna go down like that? For me personally, I thought she was gonna give him the strawberries. He was gonna use it to maybe like cough, and it would be fake blood or something like that,
Oh,
or
no.
something. I'm just like, okay, what's he gonna do with the strawberries? And I'm like,
He eats
oh,
it.
he's just gonna eat it. Would you
Yeah.
really put
Oh
yourself
no.
in for
I understand that.
strawberries?
Have you seen Firefly?
Yes, I have.
So like at the beginning, 'cause like in Firefly, sorry, I'm like off the track.
Whoa, Joyce,
I'm
we're
talking
talking
about
about Walking
no, it's
Dead
my
here, not you.
turn. So
Yeah.
at the beginning of the Firefly, 'cause I think fruits is really hard for them to find. So at the
Yeah,
beginning of the Firefly, the
the priest.
father,
Oh
some
yes,
I
the
can't
priest.
remember his name.
He brought
Yeah, he
on
tried
some
to get
fresh
on the
fruit.
the ship. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he bribed the girl with a box of strawberry.
Right. Yeah, I
Right.
guess
So
I
like
guess in the future,
my
strawberries is a really
yeah.
high-end piece of currency. So
Yeah, yeah,
store up on
pay
your
with
strawberries,
strawberries.
people. Whenever you
Store,
need this, yeah.
yeah, store
Come on,
strawberries.
throw
You will need
strawberries.
it for zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah. That'll get you far in
Yeah,
life, apparently.
yeah.
So,
But I think one like a strawberry can make someone because like it's probably so rare and it can just make someone that really want to eat it like because it's not a huge favor that he's doing for her. All he has to do is just fake cough.
right.
And yeah, he doesn't have to do really anything much. So yeah, I think he likes her and he wants to help her too.
Mhm.
Pretty sure. And I like how she walked away, and he just all of a sudden he's like, oh, I'm good now. I'm okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fine. I was faking. I mean, I don't know what was wrong with me the whole time. I just
I'm like,
randomly
please
coughed, and
act like be a better actor. I
be
mean,
a
like
better
he
actor.
is a
Yeah.
good actor as a real actor, but I mean in the show, I'm like act better.
Act, mother trucker, act. Oh well.
Yeah.
So after that, we see Beth administering the drug for Carol. So hopefully she'll
Yeah.
be fine, and we
Yeah.
don't know necessarily how she's gonna play it off. If she's gonna tell Carol or that what this is, but we'll see in the next episode how that just kind of
Yeah.
pans out. Now going back to our group, to Rick and the rest of the gang, we see they derive a plan with Noah to start
Right.
bringing the co-hops, as we established, the police cops from the hospital,
Co-hops,
the
yes. No,
ho-cops,
ho-cops.
ho-cops, yeah,
I just said
hospital cops,
co-hops.
yeah, the co-hops, no, the hospital cops, yeah, they plan to lure them in, kidnap them, and we get three of them there, and of course Daryl ends up getting into a fight with the bald guy. We
Yeah.
never got that guy's name, did we?
No, I
All
don't
right.
remember.
Okay. Well, I just love that whole classic zombie head to the
Yeah. Oh
face.
man, I was like,
Pretty intense
for a
scene.
second, I thought he was gonna die. I'm like, no, he's not gonna die. But like, still, it was too dangerous.
Yeah.
He's right there, and it's funny because when he was trying to grab on the zombie's head, he touched his teeth.
Yeah.
I'm
Why
like,
do zombies have such nice teeth? That's the one thing I was looking at that. I'm like, damn,
yeah,
this brother's got some fantastic choppers.
yeah. Speaking of those walkers, man, they did such a great job. They said like they're melted walkers. Like, what do you think happened to them?
Well, I think it was just a simple explosion, and people, as they melt, they just melted to the concrete. It's pretty.
Mm,
Again, every as we know, every episode, every show, there's a unique walker, and
right.
and again, I can't praise the effects team enough. They did another great creative job with
Yeah.
some concrete walkers
Yeah.
straight up
This-
melted
They
across,
look
which
like bubble gums.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's a beautiful analogy, Joyce. I take on that. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, like
I'd hate
bubblegum
to get,
spit.
yeah,
Like
I'd
a
hate to get
giant
walkers like
who
stuck on
eats a
the.
yeah, like a giant who eats bubblegum and just spit on the ground.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd hate
Yeah.
to get it stuck up, some walkers stuck on my shoe. Like, oh, I got some walker bubble gum on my shoe there. Damn it. So with
Right.
Sasha still being the weak person that she is,
Mhm.
we managed to get Rick to interrogate the three officers that he kidnapped,
Yeah.
and they managed. No, sorry, four. Right? It's now
Oh,
four.
I thought it was three.
Let's
There's
check.
four?
The girl, the cat.
There's a girl and the bald guy and Bob.
Yes. No, you're right. Three.
Yeah.
So yeah. So with Bob just being very, very, very kind
Oh,
to everybody, he was able
yeah.
to just tell everyone to calm down, really assess the situation, and get everyone on his trusting side. Which, of
Right.
course, as we all know, ends up biting Sasha in the ass later on. But
Oh man.
do you think his real name is Bob? Do you think
Ah,
he might have said that just to kind of play with Sasha's emotions a
how
bit?
did he know though?
Because they were talking about it earlier on, just when Tyrese and Sasha, she tore Bob's jacket,
Yeah.
and yeah,
But they were
and
there watching?
possibly, I don't know. I'm just throwing out this little theory, but no,
No, I was thinking about it too, but then I was just kind of like, oh, I don't think how would he know about Bob?
Drew. Oh well. Well,
Yeah.
in any event, he just decided to go with telling her
Yeah.
this sad sob story, like, "Oh, can you go out there and my friend, that could have been me. That could
Yeah.
have been me, Sasha. Can you just do this one thing for me?"
Yeah, was that the friend that like his friend became a walker, right?
Right.
Yeah.
From the story, he was saying that him and a team of people were just trying to evacuate, and his friend took his place to
Oh.
evacuate that group, and unfortunately, he ended up getting stuck, and he
Oh.
exploded,
It
and
exploded.
exploded, and now he's nothing more than concrete chewing gum. He's a
Yeah,
walker
chewing gum.
concrete chewing gum.
We're gonna call them chewing
The
gum.
chewing gummers. So yeah, so of course now this is storytelling 101, or when you have somebody that you don't quite know is trusting or not, you never
Exactly.
turn
And
your
she
back.
turned
You never
when I
turn your
saw
back on
that.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I saw that, I was like, you don't do that. I don't care if his name is Bob. He
Yeah.
can't have the
And he
same name as
seems nice.
your
Yeah.
boyfriend, ex-dead boyfriend.
Yeah.
But so you can't trust someone, like show your back to them. Like I just you don't do that.
Up.
Yeah, I was like,
Sasha.
you can help him after when everybody's back.
Yeah.
It's like people just like, oh, they get stupid when sometimes they do stupid things that are just ridiculous
Yeah.
in
Well,
The Walking Dead.
what can you do, yo? It's
Now
all messed up.
she passed out. At least he didn't kill her.
Yeah, well,
Um,
that's kind of one good thing, but
yeah.
still, he's gone. And what do you think's going to happen now? He's going to go, and all the whole cops are going to be alerted to Rick's attack on the hospital,
Oh my
or do
gosh.
you think Sasha will come to be able to tell Rick what she done, how she effed up? It's time
Uh,
for Joyce's prediction,
uh,
diction.
um, it's really hard to say because, well, like Bob, he became such a he seemed like he's so such a good guy, and then just all of a sudden he become this bad guy. But I
Right.
think he is going to warn them.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's gonna do. But well, I think someone's gonna die.
Hmm.
At least because it's mid-season finale,
Sure.
so
Yeah. Well.
someone's gonna die.
Yeah,
But I don't know
someone's
who's
gonna
gonna
die.
die.
Who's it gonna be? I don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell at this moment because I feel like everybody kind of have some kind of character development.
Yeah.
Tyrese?
Well, yeah. I think, yeah. No, Tyrese, he's too nice. It probably might just be Sasha. And
Hmm.
because, you know, if anything, somebody needs to die in order for Tyrese to realize that he can't be this wussy,
Mm.
you know, just let
Yeah.
people live. He needs to realize that the only people he could trust, sadly, is his people. And
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to think so dark of humanity to think that way,
Mhm.
but, you know,
Mhm.
this is the world. As time goes on, this is the world that we're in. It's difficult to trust people.
Right.
So there you
Yeah.
go. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Probably Sasha
we'll
is gonna
see.
die.
Now,
Yeah.
did you catch any glimpses of next week's episode? What might possibly happen? Because you know, I never watched that. So
Well, I didn't watch the preview, but I watched a sneak peek of like a clip of like what happened. But it's just Gabriel outside playing with the walkers,
okay.
dead walkers.
Well, oh, Gabriel. By
Oh,
the way, just on a quick note as well, is Gabriel like allergic to, is he like a vampire? I heard a joke online
what?
saying Gabriel is a vampire because he's allergic to crosses. You know, the minute he saw that one walker with the cross, he was like,
Oh,
yeah, no. And at the
oh.
very beginning, when they were
No.
taking it down, he's like, "Are you gonna take the cross too?"
No, I think he just. Are you serious? No, I
No, no,
no,
no. Yeah.
no. You know, right? You know why?
Yeah. We know. But it's
Yeah, we
just
know.
kind of funny, kind of not off.
Yeah. It's,
Well,
it's like,
well, I think no. We'll see. Well, I think that's it. Joyce,
yeah,
actually,
but no. There's a
oh,
no.
go
I
ahead. Yeah.
haven't not done yet.
No, done yet.
Not done. No, at the end, I like how when Bob, like, they had these things like when Bob and Sasha were talking, and Tara and them, her friends were talking, like they're all happy, and we can hear like this happy music and stuff. But then at the end, it's just like for Tara and their friends, it's like a happy ending, sort of. It is a happy ending,
Yeah.
but then when it goes to Sasha and Bob, and it's like shocking because how
Yeah.
it was happy, but for the other group it was happy, and for this group it's like, oh my gosh, something bad is happening,
Right.
and they just ended there. I
Yeah.
felt like that was a good thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
liked it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Now you like it. You like it a lot.
You
Cool.
like it a lot.
Yeah. That was a pretty good ending. But we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see, because we only have a few more days. I
Uh,
was wondering if we might be able to just do the show on Sunday, a late Sunday evening show immediately after the episode, or so several hours after. We can everyone can
hmm.
tune into that one. That's what I'm feeling.
Well, the
Sunday.
thing is, well, if we watch it at 10, because it comes out at 10, right, on the internet, and then we'll do the podcast at 11?
Yeah. It's simply I don't think I can make the Monday night show. Unfortunately, I will be
Oh,
in
okay.
Toronto.
Yeah,
But
okay.
yeah, no, we
Yeah,
can definitely try, and it
sure,
would
we
be
can.
great for our audience because I know they
Yeah.
eagerly want to talk about the mid-season finale. It's usually a
Oh,
big
man.
one. It's
It's
going to be a
gonna
big
be
war.
good.
It's going to be
Oh,
a
it's gonna be
war.
good.
I can't
It better
wait.
be good.
Yeah.
It better.
All right.
I just hope nobody dies, but probably gonna die.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I raised eyebrow.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah.
Joyce. Well, thanks again
Yeah.
for another. We always have a good time doing this.
Yes.
If the people want to see more of me and my awesome videos, they're Real MG. Just go to the Real MG channel on YouTube. You'll find a series of
It's right here.
animations right there, I believe. Just click on that, watch, and subscribe as well. And Joyce, where can the beautiful people see you and your videos?
You can find me right here. There's a YouTube channel. thingy right here.
Yeah, right
And
there.
then Twitter,
Oh
right
yes.
here.
We also in our fancy new bars. Whoop, there we go. Boop, 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 boop. You can follow me at Real MG
Uh-huh.
channel. Follow my tweets. Follow Who's Ready at Who's
Yes,
Ready. Her
and who's
handle is
ready?
right there. And if we're doing SoundCloud, it should be up
I'm
here.
not sure because the
Believe.
SoundCloud is asking me to pay
You know what?
to
You know what, audience? Forget I even mentioned SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Right? Right. This is
Well,
just
if
a
you want to
automatic
listen to our
tag.
old episodes, you
Yeah, if you
can.
want to listen to our old
Yeah,
episodes, just audio
yeah,
alone, you don't want to
right
see
here.
my ugly face and hear my beautiful voice,
Yeah,
up there or to this right corner, check that out. So there. All right,
there.
Joyce. Well,
Okay.
I had an awesome time. I cannot
Yes.
wait for Sunday to wrap this season halfway up.
Yes.
So,
I guess I'll see you
all right,
on
take care.
Sunday.
See you Sunday, people.
Bye.
Bye.
People, bye.